Hello, testing. I think we're live. So, hi everyone, thank you for joining the stream. This is a test stream and kind of like a debut for the stream. I keep saying stream. But today we're going to be playing some Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, which is a really long name to pronounce. So, I'm just going to say like Dissidia for next time, I think. So, we're downloading the files for Charlotta's event. Not sure if you guys can hear me. Actually, if any of you guys are watching, let me know if you can hear it. Let me just test it really quickly as well. Not so sure if I'm outputting audio. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I think my mic is working, but the game audio is not. I'm not so sure. Oh, okay. I just don't have the game audio working. I mean, it's set to 0. Testing the audio. Yeah. So one of the limitations that we're going to be encountering, for now, is that the stream isn't going to be outputting like the screen audio that well. I'm streaming using Streamlabs mobile for the meantime, and one of its current limitations is that it's only outputting through the microphone. So it's only hearing part of the internal audio. In an ideal sense, it's not really supposed to do that. And I think Google, with their security, prevents the device from streaming the internal audio. Maybe that's for privacy reasons. So that's what we're gonna get. You're mostly gonna get my voice. You're gonna hear like some muddy audio from the game. I hope that's okay. I also don't have face cam. My hair isn't that great right now, so yeah, but I'm hoping we can get a camera soon. And once I can start streaming my screen to the desktop, I think we're gonna get a much better experience overall. So I'm seeing you guys coming in. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Sound off in the comments. Make sure you guys leave a like, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, we can make this a more regular thing. I'm also working on some like podcast style content, so we can have more conversations. Okay, so we can start playing. Today was the release of Sherlotta's Lost Chapter, so she's really popular because her base kit was really good. She gets her realization today. It's a bunch of like really weird concepts. If you guys haven't played the game, it's not going to be super familiar, but if you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll try to, respond to as many as I can while we're playing. Hirap magsalita, dami kong laway sa lalamunan. But yeah, if you guys have any comments about the stream or the audio, make sure you sound off. I would love to hear them so that we can keep improving. Anywhere from the thumbnail to the stream quality, the stability, or the audio. But for the audio, I've mentioned that we do have some limitations currently. So this is a preview of the Lost Chapter. To be honest, I don't really read this. So this is Charlotta. This is the prized unit. For some of you who've played, I think this was from Crystal Chronicles. So yeah, she also comes with Rydia. This is the banner. So both Charlotta and Rydia get their realizations. Charlotta is kind of the prize pick, but since I have her EX weapon, we don't really need to pull on this banner. I'm also not inclined to pull for Rydia because I don't really like her kit, or I don't feel as if I need it that much currently. She's mainly a very, very strong damage dealer and enchanter, which I think I have enough of, so that's okay. So we'll skip this and we'll head over to the Lost Chapter. So before I try to build Charlotta, what I try to do is try to complete as much of the event as I can. If I manage to complete it with my existing roster, then that's a win because we get bonus resources and I can save upgrading Charlotta for when she really needs an upgrade, or if I really need her to kind of cheese a specific event. So here's the story. I'm just gonna play it on auto for you guys so that you can experience it. I normally skip this myself, so we'll just have that play out so you guys can watch it. I'm just gonna collect my, I'm gonna catch my breath. I'm gonna drink some water while you guys watch this. Okay, that's one cutscene done. So I'm seeing some comments. I see you guys, so thank you guys for joining. I see you, Pao. I see you, Jamie. Ivan is here. Jikoy is here. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, Ivan is talking about how the city has story events. Yes, I just don't show them because I don't really, you know, pay attention to them that much. I just try to get through the events as fast as I can. So hindi ko pinapakita sa yung story because you're also not gonna get most of the context, unfortunately. They make a lot of references to the games that they originally come from. So ayun. But for the people who like the overall concept of Dissidia, there's some good stuff to be had there based on what I've seen from the comments. So I'm just gonna take a team through this. To be honest, we're on the normal mode, so actually for the most part, you guys are gonna see me cheese this content kasi mababa lang yung level ng mga kalaban eh. So actually, we're just gonna make it quick. I'm gonna use Papa Limo kasi he has quick animations and he has very good AoE damage. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna go through the normal event really quickly so that we can actually do the harder content, which is where it's going to get interesting. So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna spam the AoE attack. So this is kind of like the boring like build up portion of the stream. We're gonna see a lot of this when events release because for for newcomers it's always good to be inclusive, so there are low level events like this for them, and it's a way for us to get bonus resources also for people who are in the end game. So I've been playing this game since day one, or let's say day three or day four, because at first I was always re-rolling to get a good 5-star weapon at the start. So I may have missed a few days. There are really only a handful of days in the game's lifetime so far on the global servers where I haven't played, but pretty much every day for the last year, I think I've been playing. So Jamie says it's a must download, or that she must download. So yes, I highly recommend this if you guys enjoy games like this. It's fun to build teams. It's fun to create synergy. There are over 100 characters from the various FF franchises. So it's not just the main characters. Meron din yung mga side characters, like some that you might not expect to show up in Final Fantasy spin-offs or to get a lot of attention, but you'll find that they've showed their love for the the wide range of characters, or the large roster of characters that Final Fantasy has. And they really haven't gotten everyone yet. Japan still gets a lot of releases. All right, so here's another story bit. This is the part where people get to unlock the character, so I'll let you guys watch that. And bakante na ako with words, and I was gonna promote it anyway. So before we continue, I think you guys see it in the comments. Oh, you guys don't hear the in-game audio, unfortunately. Wait, let me do a quick test. I just want to hear the stream. Hmm. Okay. Let me. We're gonna go into the Streamlabs settings really quickly. So this kind of these are some of the rough patches in the stream. So I'm gonna try to fix it. We should be able to get some of the audio in. Not sure if this is going to work. Hmm. So I'm waiting for the stream to update. Let me listen to it for a bit. So give me like 1 or 2 minutes. Hmm. Yeah, we're not getting the audio, it seems. So that kind of, um, I don't want to say it sucks, but it does. Yeah, so those are some of the limitations that Streamlabs has. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that if I'm going to stream on mobile, or at least nothing that I'm aware of yet. So hopefully we can fix that soon. I did order um, a cable so that I can pass the audio into my PC instead, because I know how to stream my screen at least. So hopefully once that arrives, then we would have the in-game audio as well. So for now, hope you guys bear with me and enjoy at least the animations and what do you call it? The animations and the conversation. Let's keep conversing. I see you guys in the comments. Thank you guys for participating. But anyway, going back. So sorry, while I'm playing a quick plug. Our best buddy Ivan is also on YouTube, so make sure you check out his channel. It's Ivan Cervera. He makes drone videos, so he has two flight vlogs up already. I believe the first one was in McKinley Hill in Taguig, and then the second one was like the BGC area. So like quick videos, very like mood setting videos, really good vibes there. So he's improved a lot and he's improving still. So make sure you guys check that out if you like that kind of footage. Yeah. Yeah, for the other streamers, from what I'm also seeing, it looks like they are streaming their screens to their desktops and then passing the audio through there. That way they can listen to the stream, or they can listen to the in-game audio through the desktop instead of the mobile device. That way, for any um, audio adjustments or anything that they have to adjust in the stream, they can use the desktop version of Streamlabs and use the studio mode to kind of make those transitions and change their settings without showing it to the viewers. Because for this one, since I'm on mobile and I'm live, it's outputting my entire screen. I have to exit out of the app, and you can see that you were seeing me fiddling with the settings. So right now, there's no way that to prevent that. So there's that. Invoice na lang endorsement fee. I would, I would, but I mean, we're reaching people who are already subscribed to you anyway. So thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and for subscribing to Ivan. If you haven't, then make sure you do that. We also should be plugging our friends. So we also have a bunch of other streamers from the office. I work at Secret Six. Pretty much all of you on the stream probably know that already, but check out Naughty Sun as well. He's on Facebook Gaming. He plays a lot of Valorant, Destiny 2, and I'm not sure what else, but those are the ones that I follow. So those are fun. He just hit 400 followers, so congrats, EG. Congrats, Naughty Sun. And also somebody who just entered the streaming scene, we have Red. So he is Red Donkulus. He's also on Facebook Gaming. That's facebook.com/ I believe it's capital RDNQLS. And then for EG, that's facebook.gg/ Naughty Sun. I think it's a double N on Twitch. I'm not so sure. But yeah, search for it. Naughty Sun and Redonkulous on Facebook Gaming. And yeah, Red plays Pokemon, by the way. I think he's following some constraints and he's doing some challenges. And I believe he has to get rid of his Pokemon when they die. So it's almost like a Pokemon roguelike. So that's also fun. So make sure you guys check that out. JC is asking if I'm on BlueStacks. No, I'm not on BlueStacks, unfortunately. That would be a great way for me to get the audio in, but the problem with that is that Dissidia's code, or the way that they implemented account switching, is that I would have to re-download data whenever I have to switch between my phone, or whenever I have to switch devices. So right now, I don't really want to go through that hassle, but considering that I'm at home almost all the time, like aren't we all? So You know what? I think I'm gonna go and test that. So if I can stream it via BlueStacks, then that would be fun. And I'm confident that you guys will get the audio from there. So thank you, JC. And then for Pao, no, I'm not using any Elgato devices. Unfortunately, I cannot afford them, or rather, I just haven't budgeted for them yet. Hopefully we get some sort of monetization plan rolling if you guys wanna donate. Haha, ha. Well, I haven't set up any channels for donations yet, but we will eventually. It's supposed to be like really easy with Facebook, and for YouTube it would be more of, I would link you guys to my Streamlabs page, and you can donate via PayPal, if I understand correctly. So talking about Elgato devices, right now I don't have any. I'm just streaming directly from Streamlabs mobile. 400? Ivan, what do you mean by 400? What are you talking about? One benefit though for streaming on mobile is I have to use my headset, and um, I'm not gonna do any equipment promotions yet, but the headset that I'm using has excellent noise suppression. So I'm in a room and I use an electric fan that's really loud. So if I were on desktop without Streamlabs noise suppression plugins or software, you guys are going to hear a lot of that fan noise. So right now the selling point for Streamlabs on mobile is that I at least get really crisp audio. This is like the raw unfiltered audio from me, so I hope that's okay with you guys. Except for yeah, the noise suppression within the headphones themselves. I missed an objective. I'm supposed to have Charlotta in the party, so I think I'll demo that if she gets a turn. But to be honest, like, let's just get through the hard content so that I can bring an actual party, and that will actually be able to use skill. So for now, we'll complete it with Papa Limo because that's gonna be the fastest way to get through all of these trash mobs. And yes, EG, I believe yung most recent achievement niya was 400 followers. So I think now he's targeting 500, and I think he's trying to reach a specific star goal or star milestone. I believe those are the equivalent of donations on Facebook Gaming. So, yep. Also, if you guys are watching, I hope you guys like this stream. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. Unfortunately, again, there is no audio. I really would love for you guys to hear the audio because the animations have so much more impact um, as a result. So hopefully soon I can do that, and maybe tonight if I'm not doing anything, I think I'm gonna watch a movie with friends. But if I don't do that, then I might put up a late night test stream again, and I'll try to put it up on BlueStacks for the meantime. That way we can test with audio and you guys can enjoy this more. And I also hope that I can make this a more regular thing. I think one of the prerequisites is that I exercise in the morning. That way, my lunch breaks are free. With the office, my lunch break is from 1 to 2 p.m. So you'll normally catch me playing or resting. But if we can make that a stream schedule, then why not? Jamie was also asking what our ulam was. Oh, konyo. Yep. My mom made beef gyudon today. So that was really good. She makes excellent gyudon. Although just today, sorry mommy, sorry marurus ka sa stream today. Pero she adds the onions a little bit later. I don't really like onions that are closer to raw. I prefer them caramelized, or I prefer them not to be there at all. I'm not a very like strong flavor person. Like onion and garlic are very strong flavors when they're raw, so I'm kind of afraid to eat them. They kind of make me sick. Not sure if we should be talking about that, but I think that's okay. I mean, food is cool, but yeah, we were eating beef gyudon. Um, I also had the leftovers from breakfast. I don't know if it was for me or somebody just didn't eat it because I normally skip uh, breakfast. One thing I've been doing is I've been practicing intermittent fasting. So I skip breakfast. My eating window is normally like from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I try to eat, um, like a decent amount within that time. And apart from that, really, I just have to build my discipline and not eat a bunch of junk. But yeah, the breakfast leftovers, we had some bacon and some sunny side up eggs. So that was a really nice pairing with the gyudon as well. So it's sweet, it's salty, and it's greasy, the typical Filipino breakfast. So that's fun. You know what? Like we're hitting the halfway point of my lunch break, so it's probably going to take a while because I do keep pausing the stream. I'm still kind of getting used to balancing playing the game and then keeping up a conversation with you guys. But midway point reflection, like I'm actually kind of enjoying this. It's fun having conversation, having people to respond to. And I think once we start streaming other games, I do play a lot of Overwatch, not competitively, so some people might be turned off by that. But for anybody who just wants to see me like try to be an FPS player, then that's something we're gonna be doing soon as well. And when I have party members, it's fun if you guys want to join in, and you guys can also be on the stream and we can have conversations while we're playing. I guess the only difficulty is I like having like I mean like I think for anybody it's fun to have meaningful conversations and talk about good things, talk about like productive things and things that help you learn more about other people or learn new skills. So that can get a bit serious. I think that's something more for the podcast. Like I'm really just blabbering right now. I see you, Jamie. Same, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's a really early, um, close to your eating window. Like I'm not sure I can do that. Although, why it's 11 to 7 for me is because at our home we do have a set schedule for our meal times. That way we can all kind of prepare for that time because sometimes we would get caught and I would be playing a video game or somebody would be online and you know how you can't pause an online match. So we try not to play within the eating window. That way we can easily join the meal time. So we have lunch at like 11:30 ish and dinner at 6:30 to 7. So that's why that's the eating window that I follow. And JC saying he wants to be in the Overwatch stream. I would be happy for you to be in the Overwatch stream. You can say hi to everybody. Although for the most part, since we're starting out, lahat ng mga kausap mo puro yung friends din natin. But I think that would be a fun interaction. So if I do start streaming Overwatch, sabihan kita. Tapos sali ka. Yun, is it awkward because there's no audio? Sorry guys. I just got really excited to stream, so said, screw the in-game audio or screw like the perfect setup. I think that's one of the challenges. But anyway, we'll watch the cutscene first. Ben, ganda ng diction mo. Oh, thank you, Cecil. I try. Like, I'm not, like, when I record myself, I'm not, like, super happy with it, or I feel as if I have a strange way of pronouncing things. I don't get all of those T's and D's and P's um, that well. But I guess part of the practice is really kind of pacing myself, because otherwise I would be talking really fast. I catch myself doing that more often than not, but I appreciate that. And if you guys are enjoying that, then that's cool. And I think I just have to be comfortable I think just focusing on what I'm talking about instead of how I sound is going to be the challenge. I mean, almost everybody, or I mean, a lot of people. I'm not gonna say everybody. That's a hasty or false generalization. But a lot of people do have issues with their voice once they hear it outside of their own head. So I'm also one of those people. I didn't really. I guess it didn't um round out completely. Like, I feel as if I have a very high voice still, so that does make me conscious at times. But hopefully whatever the message is still comes across, and we have proper conversations. If you guys can understand me, then that's I think that's a win in itself. So thank you, Cecil. And I think you should be explaining to people why your name is Jong Satsu. Tsu? Chu? Chui? I think that's what it is. But I believe that's Jonghyun Sana Chui. Twice fans. Anyone? Twice fans. I mean, onces. If that's how you call them. But for any onces out there, I hope you guys enjoy this. Sound off in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm also a fan. Not like a super fan like Cecil is, but yeah, their discography is pretty solid. I enjoy the direction that they're taking with their music now. I think they're finally like kind of really expanding their horizons. So, like that's good for them. Jamie asks if you can add friends in Opera Omnia. Yes, there is a friend ID. If you guys want my friend ID, I can post that on the social media channels. I'm still setting up. As you notice, I don't have the Facebook page yet. I unpublished it because I'm working on the branding and the art. So once that's up, then we'll have a separate um, release for that. But yes, there are friend ID, so you add people based on that, and you can invite them for co-op battles. And if you guys ever need help with co-op battles, you can contact me. Contact me, it's like a business, but you guys can message me and I can join in, because the co-op battles are relatively quick, unless there's like a raid, because that normally takes a bit longer because of the high HP. But I can bring some of my units to help you guys farm, and you can also use them as friend units and replace them during these sections. So it might be able to help you choose content. For anybody who plays Dissidia, I am hosting a Leo friend unit because the Alexander summon boards are still up. So his delay is excellent because you don't want the summon to attack when you're farming for faster clear times, and also so that um, yeah, generally just for faster clear times. And I see Jen is here. Hi Jen, thank you for joining the stream. Make sure you like and subscribe. I believe you are already. So thank you for supporting, thank you for joining. Pao asks what features of Dissidia yung nagustuhan ko. Anyway, the cutscene is playing, but I think since some of them take long, I'm gonna go ahead and address comments anyway, because kind of a break time for me. For any of you who want to experience the story, that's cool, and I also get a break, sort of. So, what features of Dissidia do I enjoy? I really love that there are so many characters to choose from. I like games with um, like large character rosters and with varied character designs, but I guess it also depends on the gameplay. And I think this one, it's a simple turn-based game, and I like I more than any specific features, I like the way that they've designed the gacha system because you don't have to pull for characters. If you have to pull for characters and then pull for weapons and then probably separately pull for armor, I think that's a really, really dangerous business model. Like, we know a lot of people who spend so much money on gacha games, and something that I'm proud of with Dissidia, and something that is a really strong selling point for Dissidia, is there really isn't that big of a need for you to spend because it's really generous with resources. And I've only spent like maybe 100 pesos. That's around what, five, sorry, 10. I'm not sure how many. Sorry, that's really only over $2 for anybody who wants to make a conversion. But yeah, it really only got me a few gems, and I did it because it was the cheapest pack, and it really just a way to support the developers. And I don't do that. I don't spend on mobile games that much. Or I did it once in Marvel Future Fight when I was still playing it to get an advantage, because there are characters you can't get unless you pay or unless you use like a lot of the premium currency, which is hard to earn. But for this one, the game is very generous and very F2P, free to play, player friendly. So that's really fun. Like you can get all of the characters. It's really just a matter of luck pulling for the weapons, because it's relatively a lot easier to get the armor, and I don't fully upgrade most of the armor anyway, because if you can cheese the content with damage, then that's kind of, that's fun. Yun, correct. Stand Twice. Also stand Blackpink, stand Mamamoo. Those are the groups that I enjoy. I'm still hopeful that someday we're gonna get a 21 reunion. So fingers crossed. They've been hinting at, and I think CL is going to be coming up with new material, so that's exciting. Stan SB19. Yes, SB19 is actually quite good. Like, I don't follow them. Like, I don't typically follow any boy groups specifically, but their debut song was good. It's pretty catchy. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, and if you enjoy that kind of music, then I encourage you guys to support them, because then they can put out more of that. What am I saying? But yeah, unfortunately, I don't um, you know closely follow them. I just know that they've kind of gathered a respectable following for themselves, and I think it's just a barrier for us to kind of get over that notion that Filipino media or Filipino acts are like inferior to the West, or to K-pop or whatever. So yeah, and Jen is also saying, "Let's go 17, stand 17." Yeah, that's also a really good group. I admire them because they're very much in sync with their choreography. Again, I don't really follow a lot of boy groups that much, but I see a lot of good things. I hear a lot of good things about them for their songs, like that very nice song. I think Boom Boom was nice to me. I enjoyed that song. And their choreography is like always on point, very strong, and they're all very very good. Like as a unit, they're very good. Obviously, there are better dancers in the group, but they synergize very well. Anyway, I think we're almost done with the normal content. We're actually almost done with, well, my lunch break is almost done, so we're gonna try to get to the hard mode, and we're gonna try to clear at least the Cosmos battles, and also so you guys can see kind of the highest difficulties, because that's where you get to enjoy team synergy. Actually, for this one, it looks like I'm not doing one hit kills anymore. So never mind. I get a free skill anyway. So like that's dead. I think this is the last one. So hopefully we can do the hard mode. Regarding the story of this game, is it a major selling point? Um, Personally, not so much. I don't pay attention to the story, or I stopped paying attention to the story like a few months ago, mainly because of time constraints. Like I really just want to make sure I get all of the rewards and continue trying out different team compositions. So cutscene is playing. You guys can watch that. But if you played a lot of the Final Fantasy games, then the story makes a lot of references and really ties it together in this own little world that they created. And I've been reading the forums. They're actually saying that the story is quite good. I believe there are like three major chapters already in Japan. We're still in Act Two, and I don't think we're done with it yet. So yeah, it's very good. It tackles some of the struggles that the characters faced from their original games, but now in the context of having people from other Final Fantasy universes interacting with them. And it's funny to see some of the parallels. So, for example, some of the more like gloomy characters get to interact, and some of the more fun characters, and a lot of the kids get to interact. So that's fun to see. They provide a lot of Easter eggs. Personally, I like following the stories that involve the characters from Final Fantasy 8, but lately there hasn't been a lot of that. There aren't really. I think after actually, yeah, I don't think they've released any new Final Fantasy 8 characters from what we already have in global. So we have over a year's worth of content to catch up with from the Japan server, and I don't think there was anything new on the Final Fantasy 8 side except for upgrades to the existing characters. So for the story, yeah, if you're invested in Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy mythology in general, then this is going to be really enjoyable for you. But otherwise, it's I think just the lack of voice. Like for me personally, I wouldn't follow it. Just like let's be real. Yeah. So only recently did we get this auto feature, and I don't use it because I just skip through the cutscenes anyway. But this is a godsend for for the streams. I can have it play and I can, go back to the stream chat and we can have conversations and I can kind of monitor the performance. And I think yesterday we bought some upgrades. We bought a third party router. We now use like a whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. My dad let me use one of the routers so that I can like wire it to my PC. So I'm now getting our full connection. So it seems like the stream has been stable so far. Let me know if you guys were experiencing any drops in quality or stability. But I think that's just when somebody else is streaming. So yeah, there we've unlocked the hard mode. So I'm just gonna clear out those missions, like complete them, sorry, later on. But I think now we can kind of use like a more fun team. So some of the characters I really like using. Selfie is my all-time favorite character, like across all video games. So we're gonna use her. We're gonna need tank. Well, I like using Fujin because of her battery, and also because she's a really good Imperial unit. But we're gonna bring Charlotta and use her at her base level. So this is actually a very battery-based team. It's not so much an offensive-minded team, but I just want to show off some of the animations for some of the characters I enjoy playing. So I use this, and that's supposed to give wind weakness, but the enemy just died anyway. So we have Charlotta. So in her original release, I have to buff her, and that's really mostly all she does until she gets her EX ability. But yeah, like let's show off more of the characters. And again, looking at the stream, I'm seeing a huge number. A lot more people than I expected. So thank you guys for the ones who are watching. Thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. For a first stream, this is excellent performance. Like it's performed well above my expectations. So like thank you for that. like apologies for not having audio yet, but we're gonna have that soon. And I see EG. Hello, EG. That's EG, you guys. He is Naughty-san on Facebook Gaming. He also has a YouTube channel, but um, he streams more often than he uploads a video. So check him out if you're on Facebook. That's fb.gg/Naughty-son. That's NAUGHTYSON. Yeah, and hashtag Naughtify. That's NAUGHTYFY. That's kind of a new thing we want to push for him because on Facebook, I believe, or I think on Twitch, there's like a code to notify the streamer when you're new. I'm not sure. Let me know, EG, how that works. But kind of the the branding we want to push for him is instead of notify, we're trying to promote it as Naughtify because it's naughty son. Like I'm not sure why I'm explaining it in so much detail, but that's what it is. I don't have any graphics to explain this whole thing to you guys, but yeah, make sure you guys check out his page, subscribe to his channel, and like his page. Follow the stream. Let's help him get to the 500 followers. I just really want to hit 60 subscribers within the month, probably. So there is that. Anyway, so here we are. I'm just gonna get through. It's 1:50, so I have 10 minutes. We're not gonna be able to finish the chaos battle because it normally takes upwards of 15 minutes. I haven't studied any of the team composition, so I'm not sure what the gimmick is. I just know that I have to do a lot of HP damage because since it's Charlotta's event, it's tailored to her skills. More often than not, it's tailored to the banner character's skill set. So a lot of imperil, a lot of damage is needed, and some bonus HP damage. So I assume like it's probably going to put up really high defenses. So I'm gonna try to build a team around that without spending anything. And if that doesn't succeed, we'll do our research. We'll try to look for a good team composition. But if you guys want to see like a demo for Charlotte, or if you guys think I should fully upgrade her, I will eventually because she's an excellent unit. Let me know if you guys want to see that, and we can probably do that on the next stream. I'll see if we can put up a stream tomorrow at lunchtime, or the earliest is tonight. So hope you guys come back for that. I'm also working on like a podcast sort of release. Like I don't want to put it out on Spotify just yet, but I will put it up on YouTube. Not a lot of editing. I guess I just don't have a lot of time, and the perfectionist in me is, I think what's going to happen is if I'm going to continue acting like that, my piece on The Last of Us 2 is going to come out probably close to when the third game comes out, if it ever does. So, I'm just gonna like go ahead and have that conversation. I've already recorded it. I just need to fix the audio and kind of order it properly, bring it to a visualizer, and maybe put some graphics here and there so that we can finally make a topic out of that. And hopefully that's the first of many podcasts. And hopefully I do have other people join the podcast as well, because I think that's what we're going to be um, all about. My channel art is gonna come out soon. It is on the thumbnail accidentally. You can actually see the final look there. I placed it on the recording button. But yeah, like this channel and my content, like in general, is really about creating conversations about the things that are meaningful to me. So that's video games, that's game development, that's like self-help and productivity. I work as a full-time producer, so project management task skills, or other productivity hacks that we can talk about. That's probably going to show up on the channel or on the podcast. So there's that, and I hope you guys are excited or are up for that kind of thing. Cecil is saying parang nauso bigla yung turn-based combat games on mobile. I'm not so sure, or I guess I just don't watch out for any new mobile games right now, to be honest, because all of my time really is dedicated to playing Dissidia, at least on mobile. And when my friends are up for it, I play Overwatch on desktop. So yeah, but I do know that War of the Visions, it's also a Final Fantasy game, just came out for mobile. I tried it. I didn't really like the gacha system for that one, unfortunately. So I quit very fast. But yeah, that's a turn-based strategy game. Turn-based strategy game. So in that regard, I would say yes, like a lot of turn-based games. Or I think just a lot of RPGs in general are coming out on mobile. I think right now it's really dominated by MOBAs, by um, BR games. Sorry, battle royale games, not virtual reality games, and gacha games for the people within that market. And then there's still that solid casual game following puzzle games. I mean, I think Candy Crush is still a thing. EG says he will be starting a oops. Wait, sorry. My audio cut out. It's saying okay, those are my alarms. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but I have an alarm because lunch break is almost over. So stream is going to be ending soon. Thank you guys for joining, and I hope to see you in the next one. Like really good turnout today. I'm really happy about that. Thank you guys. But yeah, I have alarms that tell me when I'm supposed to start like a new thing. It's calendar blocking. Like my friend Hannah can tell you more about that. Maybe we should talk about that in a different video. Anyway, EG was saying he's going to be starting a dev stream as well, maybe in August. So yeah, like EG is one of the programmers at Secret Six. So if you guys want to learn more about game development, then you guys should check that out. And I will be watching that. I do have you on See First, EG. I get like dedicated notifications for when your streams are up. So even if I don't have like I guess just sometimes I don't have that time specifically to watch the whole stream, but when I can, I keep it on, or I drop by to leave that regular like for you and say hi. I really should expose myself to more content creators and subscribe to more people. I think that's also going to help me. I mean, I'll learn other things that I can do to make my channel more engaging, I think. So there is that. So we have a launch going. We're almost done. We're actually not doing a lot of damage, but here's the fun part with Charlotta. So I'm gonna give more Brave to the team. Brave is that orange number on the bottom left. That's her Brave, so it's maxed out. And with her skill, this EX skill, watch this. She's going to boost. She'll get 3 turns where all of the team's HP damage is going to be boosted, but I think 20%. And now that everybody has max Brave, this skill is crazy. So what she does is she deals HP damage 3 times using hers and her teammates' current Brave levels. So as you saw, that was like a 60, 50, 60k. So she's going to do like over like 170,000 HP damage, and that ended this one. So there is sorry, we have 3 minutes. There is the Cosmos battle. I'm tempted to do this, but unfortunately I think we're gonna have to stop because like work. Have to go to work. So thank you guys. But anyway, before we go, I'll just clear out. We have a few more comments. So we have Cecil, RPG games in general, lots of turn-based games, Age of Magic, Raid Shadow Legends, 5 million. Yes, ayun. So Raid Shadow Legends, the ever so famous ad. So yeah, I haven't tried any of those games like I mentioned, but yeah, I guess there is a market for that, or a lot of people are trying to break into that space. So all the best to them. But for me, my loyalty right now is with Dissidia. And then EG says, "Thank you. And then boss my pen streaming voice. Thank you." You know, I find that hard to believe. Unfortunately, like that's really one of the things that's difficult for me. I'm not very easy to compliment. I love compliments. I like getting them, but I'm just not very good at taking credit for things. But that's a confidence boost. So I think just I think just focusing on having the conversations means I'm not gonna be so conscious of my voice uh next time. So thank you for that. Like if it's streaming voice, it's streaming voice. I'm not sure what that means, but oops. I think sorry, that's my alarm. I think the stream went down or oh no, my alarm is playing. But anyway, I think my stream is starting to experience some I lost my train of thought, some trouble, but yeah, we now we hit a current high in terms of viewers. But thank you guys for watching. Once I have the next stream scheduled, I will be sure to let you guys know. Watch out for anybody who's my friend on Facebook. You'll see that for sure. I'll also post it on Twitter, and for people in the office, I'll post it in on Tech Tight. So yeah, I hope to see you guys maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. So keep playing those video games and um, thank you guys. I will see you soon. Bye bye.